Channel 3 early warning weather.
Perhaps you had a chance earlier this evening as the moon was rising before the clouds moved in to capture the full worm moon overhead, captured here from Kensington, compliments of Dan Butler. So now tonight, of course, clouds have been overspreading the state. We're 38 looking live from Waterbury. Could be a little bit hazy, a little bit of a hazy look to the moon, I should say, kind of filtered through those high clouds. Currently 42 dry conditions border to border, looking live right now from New London. Along the shoreline, we're still in the 40s. Meanwhile, inland between 35 and 40. A really mild start to our night. We've got a west-northwesterly breeze, 5 to 15 miles an hour. That is certainly making it feel more like the 30s along the shoreline and mid and upper 20s throughout western and northwest Connecticut. Putnam, in fact, right now in the quiet corner, feeling like 28 degrees. So wind chill values go down as we start the day tomorrow. And we're going to likely see basically dry weather as this clipper that is off to our west heads to the southeast, passing just by to our southwest. So looking at the big picture here, as this low moves offshore, and it will be moving offshore by tomorrow morning, we'll see increasing sunshine. So any cloud cover from tonight will give way to a clearing trend with a mix of sun and clouds on tap for our Tuesday. So overnight we'll bottom out in the mid and upper 20s inland, within a degree or two of freezing along the shoreline. Some flurries or some sprinkles can't be ruled out as that clipper passes by, but we're not expecting any sort of impact here in Connecticut. And then tomorrow afternoon, remaining breezy with temperatures reaching the mid and upper 30s inland, 40-41 along the shoreline. So for our Tuesday, again, that clipper moving offshore. Behind it, the wind is going to remain up with high pressure building out of central Canada and that low offshore. That wind remains up, and that's going to be the case basically Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday with an overall dry pattern with a mix of sun and clouds over the coming days. So as we check out our early warning 7-day forecast, while tomorrow temperatures are running about 5 degrees below average. We're back in the mid-40s for Wednesday and Thursday, right on track with what's considered typical or average for this time of year. Friday, depending upon how much sunshine we see, we could actually get closer to the 50-degree mark. But the upcoming weekend is certainly one that we're going to watch closely. I want to give you the early warning right now on at least the potential for some wet, wintry, messy weather. So here are the different model scenarios as of now. This is the GFS, the American model, showing cloud cover increasing as we close out the week on Friday, and then precipitation begins thereafter. The storm develops and tracks near or just south of southern New England. So this will bring, as of now, perhaps a wintry mix across the area, and actually lingers as it slowly departs on Sunday into the second half of the weekend. Now, meanwhile, the European model, and tell you first and foremost, this is more of an outlier, unlike most others. This latest run takes the storm track to the south of Connecticut, basically a dry weekend Saturday into Sunday. The upcoming weekend, of course, features the Hartford St. Patrick's Day Parade on Saturday, and then on Sunday, the New Haven Parade. So we'll keep you, of course, updated on how these models play out. But again, the drier scenario is one that is more of an outlier. So other models hinting more of a wet or wintry scenario to play out for us. Also this upcoming weekend, while there's uncertainty on the forecasts, we do have certainty when it comes to daylight saving time taking place officially at 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. So before going to bed Saturday night, you want to set your clocks forward an hour as we spring forward. Also a good time to change the smoke detector batteries. Sunset on Saturday goes from 5:52 to 6:54 by Sunday, but we may not see a whole lot of sun, at least as this forecast pans out for the upcoming weekend.